Well, hi guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and I'm super excited to bring you my video for Dipcember. So this is a collaboration put on by the Inquisitive Farm Wife, and I so thank you, Angela, for inviting me to do this because we love dip. And I had several that I wanted to do, but I narrowed it down to a family favorite because it truly is one of our family's long time. Got to have it every holiday, got to have it for a special occasion. So, my children's grandfather and grandmother, anytime you went to their house, it didn't matter if it was the middle of the day or a festive dinner that we were going to, a birthday, they pulled this out of the fridge and we always had Fritos to go with it. Not always scoops, though. They were usually the little Fritos, but this dip is wonderful for vegetables and or Fritos. And it's like I said, it's a family classic. So it is a onion dip made with cottage cheese. Well, let me get you over here and I will show you how easy this comes together. Okay, so what we need is cottage cheese. And I get typically, if I'm at Costco, I always buy their cottage cheese. It's a good buy and it's 2% fat, but it's wonderful. And I use it for my egg bites, my sous vide egg bites, as well as just having cottage cheese as a snack. So I want the equivalent to a 16-ounce tub because that's what typically would have happened. It would have been a 16-ounce tub. So we're just going to go with 2 of these 8-ounce. So this one and one more. And then we'll have a complete recipe. I'm so excited. And honestly, I was thinking about it and the nostalgia that this brings, like any holiday, we have to have this out for everyone. So it's very economical and it's easy to put together and it keeps well in the refrigerator. So you can use full fat cottage cheese if you want to, but Dairy Gold cottage cheese is typically pretty, it's pretty forgiving. So I'm gonna get rid of that spoon. And I do thin it down a little bit with some mayonnaise. And about, I would say, a healthy 1/4 cup of mayonnaise is all you need for this. And again, I get my mayonnaise at Costco, as you can tell, it's big. Okay. But we go through it. It never, oh, I got my finger in the mayonnaise. Okay. Let's clean that up. Okay. Now, I think we're good to go. Wipe that off. Don't really want my hand in it. Okay, so now it's super easy. You need Worcestershire sauce. You need a package of French onion soup mix. And this time of year, you can get it in bulk at Costco, which is exactly what I did. And you want, it's got the onions and, all the good stuff. We kind of judge this by color with the Worcestershire part. And I don't know how to tell you any other way. It can be by taste, but it's also by color. I do a nice teaspoon of horseradish. It doesn't make it hot, but it's in there. It was either horseradish or Tabasco sauce, and that's what the kid's grandmother used. And so, that being said, we're going to come right on in with some Worcestershire sauce. And you usually let this sit a while, but we'll be having it right away. So we'll give it a good douse of Worcestershire. And let's just get this all folded together. You have to give the onion soup mix a chance to rehydrate. And that's really what you're waiting on. And this is the perfect color. So you want that blonde to toasty brown. Yeah. You don't want it dark by any means, but you don't want it, light either. So I'm going to go ahead and let this set back up in the refrigerator and let the onions rehydrate, because they really do need a little bit of time for this to all come together. And let me just clean up the bowl. And oh my goodness, we'll put some in a little ramekin, and then I can take this to work with celery, and it's a fantastic dip. But I'll get this in a little ramekin, put it in the refrigerator, and I'll be back to let you know what we've got. The end result is, because I don't want to taste it until those dried onions have rehydrated. But you can see that it's dippable right now, right? So hopefully you can tell that's the color you want. So I don't know, 4 or 5 shakes of Worcestershire sauce. And I've always used Lee & Perrins, so that's what I would use. Okay. Okay, so I let this sit in the fridge for about a half hour. And, you know, normally for a holiday event, I would make it in the morning and then have it. So it's beautiful. We could have this out for a big serving. I'm just doing a taste test for you, so we'll let you know everything that's going on. Definitely bringing back memories, that's for sure. Because you couldn't sit down at Granddad and Mudgy's table without this dip being in front of you with Fritos. And then I started having it with celery. So even though it's an onion dip, it's not strong. It's just got the really good flavor of that onion soup mix. And you've got the cottage cheese, which is healthy. And, well, absolutely everything in moderation. But then you can have it on celery too. That is probably my favorite, but I've had it on zucchini wedges or slices. I like it on a red bell pepper wedge. You know, just take the, I call them the wings, but take the take the cheeks off of red bell pepper. You can have that, and that's a healthy snack. So Fritos, maybe not so much, but in moderation again. And that's just a memory thing. But yes, I'm going to enjoy this mid-afternoon snack, and all the flavors really melt. The onions now have rehydrated because, and they soak up some of that moisture from the mayonnaise and the cottage cheese. So it definitely thickens up a little bit, and it becomes wonderful. So it's an easy dip. You can usually do it on the fly because it's most of the things we have in our pantry all the time. So anyways, I hope that this inspires you. Thank you so much, Angela, for inviting me to Dipcember. And I will leave all the information down below that you'll need to be a part of this, and go watch all the videos. And she's going to have a giveaway. So don't forget, I think it's January 1st. She'll be having a video there. She's going to be doing a giveaway, and I can't wait to see what happens. So good. I hope you try it. And if you watched, I have done this video before. It was years ago though. And if you've watched it and you've made this dip, let me know if you've made it and what you thought about it. Let everybody down in the comment section know, because who knows unless you say something. All right. Bye. So I hope you try this dip. It's absolutely wonderful. And I hope you subscribe and hit that thumbs up. It really helps me out.